Hi there, good afternoon everybody. I am starting the demographic video presentation going over the school and community demographics of where I teach and where I live. Of course, I live in a small town in southwest Kansas called Sublette, Kansas. I teach at Sublette High School, a town of not very many people. As you can see here, we'll start with the community demographics. There's 1,399 people as of 2014. I think that's increased a little bit, probably around 1,500 now, I believe. I think it has gone up. Median resident age, 39.2 years. You can see right here between males and females, it's pretty evenly divided, 52% to roughly 48%. Median household income, 63,000, which I was very surprised at. I thought that was a little higher than I expected. But anyway, that's the medium income there. And as far as other demographics, just to tell you, as far as the race demographics, white 71.4%, Hispanic 26.8%, and other, let's see, 0.9, 0.8, 0.07. It's very we are have a increasing Hispanic population, but most of all, of course, white population. Again, like I said, it's in the southwest corner of Kansas, about 30 miles north of Liberal, 30 miles south of Garden City, Kansas. So overall location is pretty good. We'll go on and go to the school demographics. And when we pull up the school demographics of my district here, let me go to the demographics. I pulled it up on the Kansas report card from 2016 to 2017. Starting, of course, with the demographics, it's 9th through 12th. We are accredited. Enrollment, we have about 131 students. The entire district has 466. Now let's go to the subgroups of the demographics, talking about gender. First, we'll do that and compare it with the state. I think it's pretty, it's pretty normal, pretty evenly mixed. 51.91% are females, 48.09 are males. Compared to the state, you see almost the same, but it seems like the state overall has a few more males than females as far as the percentage goes. Race, ethnicity, you will see here, when I go to the race, ethnicity, and the Hispanic population, we do have 74.81% are white, 0.76 African American, and then Hispanic 24.43. When we do that with the state comparison, let's see, I don't know why that's not coming up. There we go. See, we are considerably a little larger than the state population versus Hispanics, which we have 24.43, and Hispanic is 19.51 with the state. You will notice that when I pull up the home language, the ELL results as well, the bigger increase on that. The socioeconomic status, economically disadvantaged, I would assume we would be a little lower on the economically disadvantaged than the state, but let's make the comparison here. And we are just a little bit lower. We're 44.27, 48.30 is the state. So I was surprised that it was, we had this many economically disadvantaged students in our school system. It seems like I didn't realize that at first until I pulled up a demographic report card here. Let's see, moving on. Migrant students, let's look at that one. Yeah, we have 6.11 migrant students, 93.89 migrant, which I assume will be much lower than, well, no, it's a little higher than the state, actually quite a bit, so about 5% higher. Now let's go to the home language, the ELL students, the English language learners, which we do have quite a bit. If you look here, almost 29% are English language learners. When we compare that with the state has 11.7. We have a very large ELL population at in our school, those students speaking English as a second language. We have a very good program, I might add, as well for ESL, and we all teachers have now actually taken the test and are certified for English as a second language, so which is a very good benefit to benefit all of our students that we have. Let's see, that about does it there. Let's go to, I always like to look at the performance, just real quick. I know this wasn't on there, but the performance indicators, I think as far as graduation, we're just right there with the state on the graduation. Here's our building in 2017, 84.6, state 86.9, so just a little lower. Now let's go to the performance level reports and look at, we'll start with math, of course. Let's see, this pulls up all grades for me, so I'm going to go just to the high school since that's where I teach, if I can see it here. There we go. Okay, the performance indicators, of course, level 3 is effective. That's the level I like to concern on. Of course, level 4 is more, level 2 is below average, and level 1 is limited knowledge. Looking here, comparing, I always like to compare the building with the state. So in the program year 2017, we did have 6.06% at level 4. The state had 7.35. So we're below on those, both level 3 and level 4. However, level 2 in math we're at 48.48 and the state was at 32.85. So our effective rate is a little bit higher than that on that level. Let's go to English Language Arts, reading. Okay, again the high school, hopefully this is a little better. Actually we're a little less than the state. Looks like on level 4 in 2017, we had 10%, which that seems to be very high. So that's a good indicator there when the state is at 5.8. We're at 16.66 on level 3, 24. And then 40 and 38.65, so we're right, no, that's level 2, excuse me, so that's a little lower. So it looks like we could improve here on the effective rate on our level 3, and the level 1, again, is higher than that of the state. Of course, that could be contributed to our English language learners, those English as a second language, since we have such a larger population and percentage than that compared to on the state level. Let's go to science. And the performance indicators on science, here it is right here. Pretty comparable, but 29, 36, 33 on that level, so we're higher on level 2, we're higher on level 3, a little lower on level 4 than that of the state. So that's pretty much the demographics, the total demographics of our school system and our community. Again, as you can see, we do have a large level of English language learners, and that may contribute to some of the factors and some of the percentages we have seen. Reflecting on these, again, as I'm saying, with the English language learners, that's the big possibility that our percentages are a little lower, I believe. We are doing many different things. We have a wonderful ESL department, a wonderful ESL teacher, many programs like an MLO organization, which is multicultural leadership organization that encompasses all these different languages and kind of acclimates these students into our current environment, so they become more accustomed to the way in which we teach. So that's all I have. I hope you've enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.